Hello, 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 dear sisters. I welcome you on this beautiful late winter day. The sun is shining. I hope this greets you well. Let's see. So much is happening for so many people. So if you are listening to this, please take this time to just relax, take some breaths, and let's be together in the spirit of sisterhood, in the spirit of play, in the spirit of creation, in the spirit of remembering who you are right here today. And I don't know if you can feel it or hear it, but we are coming up against the next full moon, the first full moon of, or is it the only one? Well, the full moon of March. March 2017, and once again, 2017 is an absolute powerhouse for so many. So go ahead and take this time, carve out this time for yourself, just breathe. And today we are going to be talking about the absolute most important question that you could ever ask yourself. You could say to me, Erica, that's just ridiculous. What is the most important question? Well, I have to tell you that it really is. And I'm honored that I have had the opportunity to understand it deeply and truly and completely. And my job in life is to be a support for you, a light for you, a guide for you. So I want you to feel the support and love that comes with today's podcast and all these podcasts, all my writings, everything that I offer. I want you to feel supported. I want you to know that you are truly supported. I'm just opening my door here because I burnt some beautiful desert sage. Now I just want to open my door and air it out. I'm so blessed. Over the last 28 days, I'll share with you for just a moment, and then I will tell you the question. The last 28 days, I have had the opportunity to go up and down through some deep places within my own psyche, within what I believed about myself, what I believed about life, and to come out the other side on this full moon coming up is quite extraordinary. Continue to take those breaths and just allow your body to meld into the mother. Feel yourself just letting your shoulders go back and down. Allowing those breaths to go deep into your belly. And I wonder, your month of February, January and February really, but the month of February, how has it left you? Are you suffering? Are you uplifted? Are you inspired by the shifts and changes that have happened in February? Are you left in a place of bewilderment? For so many reasons and on so many different levels? Just honor that. Those are places that change creates. You know, it opens doors within us. I don't know if you got a chance to listen to last week's podcast, but I did not realize that I was actually in a biological withdrawal from one of the pain meds that they gave me. And so I was quite shaky, not just because of the withdrawal, but because of the shifts and changes just my entire nervous system was inundated with catching up, shifting and changing. And it's so interesting to react to biological changes as well as energetic changes all at the same time. And it really had me praying for mercy. But once again, the guides are here. The guides are here. Your guides, my guides, they're not. Yes, they absolutely, they are with who calls them, but they are for everyone. And you resonate with who you resonate with, and you speak to who you speak to, and that's a part of your guidance. Good. Feel yourself coming more into the earth now. Settling down, allowing her to hold you. Your breath becomes elongated. Deeper inhalations. Relaxing your pelvis, relaxing your womb. Relaxing your hips and your buttocks. Relaxing your legs. And so for the entire time that we are here together today, allow your breath to be long and slow. But don't force it there. You can't force the breath. Can't force life, can't force the breath. It's the same thing. So just ease into it. Birth does not just happen. You have to ease into it. So the month of February, like I was saying, is the month of change. The shifts, the changes, the opportunities for change, the upheavals, the things that had an opportunity to open were immense, like never before. And if you had that opportunity to change something, or if something changed for you, take a moment now and just reflect upon it and ask yourself, where's the gift? Where's the release? Where's the freedom? And if you haven't been able to find that yet, then give yourself a moment to go into a surrender. Now you're going to need your breath here, right? So just allow your breath to be surrendering as you are surrendering your whatever fight or flight mode, whatever freeze it might have put you in. Just go into your heart as your breath continues to elongate. Surrender. Say, I choose to surrender and find the gifts in what has changed. Maybe nothing has changed just yet and you don't know about it yet. But the overall theme is absolute change, a turning over. Maybe your mind has changed about something. Your beliefs have changed about something. Big power there in your mind. You can use it against yourself or for yourself. Good. Staying with your breath now. So the shifts and changes that have had an opportunity this February are now in a place where they are vulnerable, they are delicate, they are raw. And what we tend to do, because we are in bodies and we have that fight, flight, or freeze response, especially because we are in the winter still. And late winter, we start to get kind of antsy, and that the survival issues continue to come up even more now in the late winter because we're just, our resources have become depleted. It's the end of winter. It is our internal resources, our emotional resources, our mental resources. So those raw places now for this month, March, they need nurturing. They need care. They need a safe place to be. They are like an infant. They need tended to with just love and appreciation. Rather than making them do anything, just surrender into them. Rather than molding them and trying to, change them or be something different. The only thing you really can do to allow yourself to step truly into the freedom that is being offered to you is to surrender into it. Even if you don't like the change, there is an underlying belief that you're not safe if there is a fight or flight response. And guess what? You are. What would it take for you to believe that you are safe? It's not a money thing. It's a remembering of who you are, why you're here, what you have to give, and the perfection of all of it. Now, on to the question that I am here to tell you about today. And this question will absolutely help move you from a place of fight, flight, or freeze, or a place where you're just grappling. You're fighting against a change. You don't want to surrender, or you want to surrender and maybe you don't know how to surrender. Maybe that's just not something that you consciously know how to do just yet. That's fine. Nobody teaches you that. You are personally responsible for having to learn it. So let's talk about it here today. Every morning of every day, we get an opportunity to create what it is that we most want in our lives. I think my dog's going to bark here. And I want you to hear that, to create what we most want in our lives. And you say, yeah, I'm creating. I'm working my butt off. But what are you focused on? Are you focused on what you don't have and trying to get it? Or are you focused on what you have, being grateful for it and accepting more? And then you say, well, I try to focus on, what I have and be grateful, or I'm pretty good at being grateful. Absolutely, pretty good. Or how could I possibly focus on anything but this situation right here that just keeps sucking the life out of me, pulling me down? No matter what is happening every day, the most important question that you can ask yourself as a creator, creating the experience that you want, is, how do I want to feel? Now, you've heard this before in many, many different places. Now, I want you to take it deeper. Don't brush it off. Because, as many, many teachers tell us, including the Tao, Lao Tzu from 2,500 years ago, telling us to pay attention to the inside workings of what you're thinking and how it's making you feel. Now, a lot of us who have the capacity to feel an empathy for other people, if we have not had the opportunity to tap into that gift and make it a gift rather than what it could be for some, which is burdensome, then our feelings can be all over the place. And then we're still working with this place of, is this mine? Is this theirs? What is this? I don't know.